Konnichiwa, minasan. Watashi no amae wa Jaeger desu. And we're back on the front lines. And unfortunately, in the last episode, we had a bit of a sad tale to tell. Kazushige, the traitorous dog, decided to throw himself in with a lot of Matsuda, even though there was absolutely no reason for him to do so. But at least I suppose that means that we've returned the balance, because luckily a new general has arrived in the form of Kuwana Tokikuni. And also, I didn't even realize I almost lost my best general, Chosokabe Okitsune, which is a very big shame. Well, it would have been a horrible shame if he had died, but luckily he did not. Luckily he was able to recover, but worse still, another general of mine also got knocked out of the fight. Where is he? Oh, he's still recovering. So, we're definitely up the creek in terms of dealing with stiff, but that's okay. We are at least in a stable-ish position, though this has thrown back my determination to, well, my ability to attack the castle of East Bizen. Though that said, the castle is only occupied by a general and his, staff. So what I'm going to try and do is, once these guys have recovered, which shouldn't take too long, I'm going to cobble together what we can of what armies we've got, and hopefully in the next turn we should have Okitsune take command of this hatchback force. We'll merge what we can with the cannon and infantry we've got, along with the ninja, and basically we should be able to launch an attack, hopefully grabbing East Bizen. That will give us a very strong position. Also, up in the north, West Izumo fell to the might of Kunikichika. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Yeah, so Motojika was able to increase his rank as well as his pride. He's been able to accomplish quite a bit today. We had to send him back to Kuamoto because unfortunately the people weren't too happy about that. But the good news is that East Izumo is potentially going to be taken by the Matsuda, and I'm hoping that's the case, because then we can proceed to continue our advance, whereupon I can grab East Izumo. And the hope is we can grab both East Izumo and East Bizen, and end the war with the Matsuda, so that our guys can basically recover, we can build up more armies, prepare more troops, and hopefully be able to begin our second wave into the territories of Japan, because we're now coming to the point where we have to realistically look at this sector. Now, this sector is going to be a nightmare for us, because we've got a fuckload of terrain to deal with. Not to mention, we're going to have to spread ourselves out before we finally come back to a relatively close point before, once again, having to spread out. We're definitely going to have to be very careful with how things go. But the hope is, as we take more territory, conquer more worlds. How are we doing in the whole being noticed by Shogun? We're still obscure. Suppose if you control half of Japan, or a quarter of Japan. Actually, no, a third, probably. No, quarter. We're almost a third. I reckon once we get to about, say, here, that's a third. But yeah, so, yeah, it's one of those things. Anyway, next turn. The Matsuda are doing everything they can to slow our advance with agents and assassins apiece. Missed. Good job. Oh. Fail. Oh. Fail! Oh my god! I've never seen so many fails. God bless my agent. Ooh! They've taken it! And they've now laid siege, but they haven't attacked. That is their problem. Right, that's extremely good, but also extremely bad. So the Matsuda have counterattacked, and they're going to try and push north. But their army has yeah, this is good for us. This is good. I know it sounds weird, but this is good, because now their army, along with their general, are now in a position where I can actually smack them down.
This swift ship carries musketeers to engage larger ships at range, and will suffer heavy casualties if boarded.
Oh yes, I was going to say, I've also experimented with a build. Apprehension attempt. Oh good, Masi Yao is now has returned to glorious duty. Right, Mr. Priest. Confessor or Jesuit? Oh, I hate this. Do I want to convert things faster? Or no, I'd say faster. It's all about getting the speed up. Right, inciting unrest. Yep. Actually, no, cancel that. We'll just improve the likelihood that he can incite unrest and convert people faster. Right. Outside the settlement. You go grab that. Right. Right, let's go. Reinforcements have arrived. Okay, so what are we looking at in terms of army? So we've got... Fucking hell, okay, that's a big army. This army? Yep. And this army? Okay, so the reinforcements would have made... Oh, fuck. The reinforcements would have made this very dangerous, but because we can... Why can't I attack? Can I not attack? Really? I can't attack. I mean, if I'm going to attack, then I should be able to have my army influence thing, but... Okay. This is a bit bullshit. That's concerning. We don't have anyone to recruit, do we? No. I mean, okay, this army is damaged. This army is damaged, and this army is damaged, but they also have reinforcements. I have got all of my dudes ready to go, but I can't attack. They are going to attack with the 4th army, though. That's the thing. Right. First of all... Oh, he's evacuated, and he's got an army there. Okay. Oh, there's their general, their daimyo as well. Okay. Should I try and assassinate their daimyo? I could assassinate their daimyo. That would be a great that would be a great problem for them. Yeah, let's try it. It's their daimyo, so I don't imagine it'll be easy. But I do it anyway, because my dude's a badass. Also, fuck your priest. There you go, he's dead. Right, good. Yeah, Martial. Right, you will lay siege, because you've got cannon. You jump in there, because that's your army. There you go. Right, I have an idea. I might have to sacrifice going for East Izumo, but at least we can save my dudes. But we have to win this battle. We have just killed the daimyo, which means the reinforcing army will not be able to withstand us. We're going to be in the shit, and this battle's going to be harsh, but we do outnumber them quite significantly. And better still, all of the armies that need generals have generals. Oh, good. Okay. This is good. No, this is very good. Okay, this is very good. Not when it's raining. There we go. Is it just one side we get reinforcements from? It is. Fantastic. Okay. And attacking from here does grant me. Truth be told, attacking from here is probably the best avenue for approach, but that's fine. Alright, cool. This is actually kind of a nice little attack force. Kind of what I need, to be honest with you. Majority weapons still available, but still capable of... Actually, I'd actually hold them off here and do that. Right, cool. Right, go. Cannon, if you would like to proceed to go slightly further up to the top of that hill, I need you to make defensive positions viable. Alright. I'm going to try and see if we can nuke that base from the side. What we'll do is we'll get these boys to oh dear. Yes, right, okay. This is why I've suddenly realized that the plan was not as good as I'd thought. Right. Reinforcements inbound. We got to protect the cannon. Light cavalry plus infantry support. That's not good. That's going to be a problem. Cannon, make ready. You make your way defensively here. Double time it. Right, where's that cavalry? I'd be happy if they went that way towards the castle, but I don't think they will. They will probably go this way. But they probably want to get in the castle, which is fine by me. My dudes is literally like zerging across. I'll have to defend our new general, even though this will be a good opportunity for him to learn. Alright. Wait until the enemy has set up their defences on the corners, like so. I want to have a maximum field of effective fire on this thing, and I want to have the maximum effective damage on this. I know this is a bad idea because my dudes are going to be all tired by the time I get there, but they can recover whilst I'm blowing the living shit out of this place. Like blowing up the living shit out of this place. There we go. Right, first target of the day will be the matchlock towers. We can nuke the castle gates from a distance, but we must not knock out those matchlock towers. If we can grab this settlement and destroy the two armies within it, I honestly think we will probably be... Oh, nice. I honestly think we will be... Can you cross this? No. They kind of can cross this, or is this all shallow water? Yeah, this is all shallow water, so they can cross it if they wanted to, but if they stay here... They are actually nuking the gatehouse, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Lol. I'm happy about that. I'm not going to attack them if they don't attack me. I'd happily let them garrison the castle. Seriously. Shit, they're all tired.
Our weapons made short work of their tower.
Right. If you would you kindly march towards the enemy, please? No, they're going for us again. Not good. Can I hold? Depends on how they arrive. If they come at me piecemeal, sure. How the fuck did you sneak up that quickly? Let's hope them pathfinding AI. Well, let's hope the AI has problems with pathfinding. And they're light cavalry, so they aren't going to do much. It's their bow samurai and yari samurai I'm more concerned about. And they just keep saying, "Oh look, there's an army there. Let's Let's keep doing stuff about it. Get your asses over there. Double time it. Come on.
Our weapons made short work of their tower!
Beautiful. It's what I want to see. It's what I want to see. Thank you. There, they're gone. Yo! Nice! They're like, fuck you, I ain't going melee. Right, matchlocks. Zerg up to the front. Bows do the same thing. They're all pincered down at the moment, so if we can force them into a defensive battle where we can minimize the size of their army. Hem them in like a normal. Bows. Where's the bows? Shit. No, they're not going to get a charge off. They're not going to get a shot off, are they? Yep, nope. Bow Samurai, angle yourselves. Right, you're under fire as well, so that's probably not going to do us any favours, but that's fine. I have bodged this. I'm not going to lie, I have bodged this, but the AI seems to be quite content in doing stupid as well. Right, you. They're wavering though, these guys are very new. I think the lack of a general has definitely given me a bit of an advantage. Yeah, we'll try this side.
Our general is in grave danger, my lord!
It looks like they're stuck in this corner fighting position. Yeah, you guys just take cover there and just rest for a while. They're getting targeted by them, which is fine. We're holding. Good, good. Start pushing them in a bit. We concentrate our efforts to try and pincer them in. That should give us the chance to really whack them one. And the flanking point is going to be very nice. Right, you guys reposition. Oh yeah, stand and fight. I forgot about that. I need to do that more often. Right, stand and fight. These guys are just going to start breaking at the moment. Matchlocks are going to... Yeah, we got him. We got him. Good opportunity for you to get some experience. Right, there's their reinforcements gone, and who's shooting? You fuckers! You fucking assholes. Demount, demount. Fucking bows. You're on the walls as... Oh, you cunts. Right, go. Kill them. Do not allow those fuckers to get close. Move the guns. Fuck off. Get away from my guns, you asshole. Get away from my guns, you assholes. I don't care if my dudes take damage. Get the fuck away from my guns. Rout, you assholes. Come on. That was too close. Right. These dudes are really fucking persistent. What the fuck do they have? Extra morale? Right, good. Now withdraw. Right, guns. Give the fuckers hell on those walls. I want to pay them back for that shit. Are you gonna try it again? I see some dudes outside the walls. That's just them. I realize I've just given the enemy some free kills. I am acutely aware of this. And I realize that maybe... No, fuck off. No, those assholes were going for the guns. All lives are worthless because of the guns. I don't care whether they... I don't care whether I've lost hundreds of men or thousands. I will protect my cannon. Oh god, that was cold coffee. Ugh. Right, okay, let's make these pricks pay for that. You guys are royal cunts, and you're going to get slap-faced in a second. You walking? You better be walking. You are walking. Good. Right. Well, we've killed all of the reinforcements, which is actually quite good. Means that any hope that the enemy could get reinforcements is now gone. Cannon, stop shooting. I like your enthusiasm, but I want you to shoot the targets I want you to shoot. Also, I need to have the generals in position. Right. Whoever's closer. We need as accurate as possible. Who is the weakest unit? Because what I will also start doing is transferring units that I do not believe need to be in this battle. So all of you boys can walk out towards the edge of the battlefield. Well, actually, no, there's a perfectly serviceable area to leave here. Cool. Right. We'll knock out these walls. Perfect. mean, the added benefit, of course, is that however many casualties the enemy thought they could inflict on me, I'm kind of doubling. Because all the walls that are going to explode and all the other bits of terrain that's going to go is also going to be proving to be quite a useful benefit. Once we've destroyed a couple of walls and I can kind of settle into a pattern, I will stop recording and then, you know, do the usual, knock out everything before the big final assault, and then have my guys with the bows to try and knock out what's left in the center. But I am going to try and scum a little bit of this, only so that way we can, well, pay the enemy back, because I would have fought honorably, now I won't. I will do everything I can to explode as much of the walls and castles as possible. And the more I can do, I think I'm already paying back the casualties that they caused on me. I think I've already done that with the walls that are blown up, but we're not done. Alright, who else can go? You can go, you can go, you, and you can go, because I don't need wounded troops. I don't want my troops to be wounded and to, oh, is that another one gone? Curious to see how things go for that. Nice! That's more than I could possibly hope for. Unfortunately, that does mean that... Ooh, wow. Ow. Sorry. I just, like, pinched a nerve somewhere. Oh my god. Oh god, it was on my pinky toe and everything. Ow. Jesus. That was an aggressive reaction, toe. You know, like, sometimes you just sort of... You sit down or somewhere, or you're maneuvering just to keep your legs, you know, I occasionally move my legs about just so that the blood flow goes through, and also so that they don't ache as much. And it really fucking hurt. It's just suddenly my toe, my little, like, left pinky toe just sort of went, ow, ow, ow! And I'm like, fuck! Jesus Christ, toe. Chill much? Oh, I see. Yeah, I was going to say, we're probably going to be able to hit that more than anything. Right, okay, yeah, we're definitely going to be settling into a pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to declutter all the troops who do not need to be here, and also to remove the potential for them to suffer damaging threats, whilst they walk through this very lovely Japanese village. And we're then going to turn our attention to blowing everything inside that place up. Thank you. Oh, it's just so nice to watch something explode. Even if it's like a small section of the wall, I'm so happy that we can blow it up. Problem is that we don't have enough ammunition. It's the only curse in my life. We don't have enough. We'll never have enough ammo. And there's so much walls. But that's why I'm hoping to bring on more cannon. Anyway, I'll see you once we've blown up more of this place. And we return. So, after what I'm going to say is an actual full hour worth of fighting, of me just constantly draining the supplies down and trying to minimize the casualties, I finally am able to start doing that technique a little bit. We've drained the enemy's forces quite substantially, and now we're in a slightly decent position to be able to start put these troops. Oh, they finally have all buggered off. Good. Yeah, we're finally in a position where we can start finishing off the battle and wrapping things up. So we've been busy. Like I stopped recording at about, yeah, literally an hour ago. And I'm finally now able to do it. We've had a bit of a slugfest, I'm not going to lie. The cannon emptied out, destroyed most of the fortifications, but a lot of it was just the enemy spamming their archers down towards this area. So we've taken a hell of an amount of casualties, as you can tell by all the dead bodies in the forest line, as well as other things. But you can also tell by the amount of bodies covering the walls that we've done a fair amount, and we've also done the technique where we attack and capture one of these. I'm just going to nab that place, just so that way we don't have to worry about that. I've nuked most of their defensive towers, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cuck them out of, I'm going to try and stop them from being able to use their samurai to effectively block me, because they still have a a substantial force. Actually, would it be better if I went this way? You know what? Yeah, let's try that. Actually, no, it is probably better if I just do it this way, won't I? Yeah, that way's better. So the enemy forces are still numerous inside the castle, and I want to minimize the amount of casualties I can take inside the castle. I've also withdrawn as many troops as I can, whilst emptying out things. So one of the cannon crews is gone. I had to nuke my own cannon, because the annoying glitch occurred where sometimes when you're deploying them onto slightly awkward terrain, the gun doesn't fully deploy, and you can't really tell it to shoot or do anything. But the counter to that is, in fact, to nuke the town. Oh, they actually got. Well, they're gonna die anyway. So, but no, the counter to do that is to basically kill. Oh, sorry, is to use your cannon. Preferably not to kill your gun crew in the process, but it's yeah. The counter to that is to knock out the cannon that's facing the wrong way when you deploy, and then be able to then your cannon crew should be able to right. 5 dudes over there. We could minimize the amount of samurai inside the settlement. I could just literally poke my dudes over there and be like, right, that's them done. Right, let's set this castle gate on fire as well because
one of our units has used all its ammunition, my lord.
Bugger. Okay, that's them done. You'd like to just chill on the walls. Right, you guys stop firing. You guys are done, so feel free to just chill in there. You boys, make your way over to there. Wait until the castle gates are completely down, and then we can start nuking these guys. Actually, truth be told, we should probably get some of the dudes to roll over there and nuke the castle gates, because this will probably kill a few of them. This is going to be an opportunity I can't really pass up, because that's going to hopefully kill a fair amount of those dudes. And I think they're stuck. So this is going to make my life a lot easier. So, overall, we've had a bit of a bloody siege. But this will hopefully give us the ability, once we get the real opportunity, to... That was instantaneous as well. Jeez. Yep, there you go. There's the gatehouse. Better still, the entire castle is on fire. Well, the thing's on fire, at least. Okay, clear. Wait for it. Gonna start getting even more so, yep. That's a lot of dudes, and they're samurai, so this is gonna hurt a lot. And I'm gonna enjoy every second of this. Free kills! Ahoy! And... dead. Oh, that was satisfying. Right. Admittedly now the enemy can actually maneuver their troops to counter whatever kind of shit they want to have, but it's a bit late now. Ironically now, they probably better deploy them there. Now, some of you may view my tactics and methods as lazy or unimaginative or just metaing so hard. To this I say, it's not quite like that. The main ways I play in Total War is, at points in the game, I will play as much of an advantage as I can, because that's what I need to do to get the best actionable win possible. You know, so if the enemy wants to try and use... I mean, the AI is skimming and cheating as much as I am, if that makes any if that makes any kind of sense. You know, I mean, arguably, I'm fairer at the game, because I don't have the ability to spam fuckloads of troops at no prices. I don't have the ability to coordinate my attacks super quickly. I cannot... Well, I can manage multiple big front lines, but, you know, and obviously I'm taking a more, oh, you could argue realistic approach. Probably I know it's skimming it, but I don't know. I just love being able to be in a position where I can fuck someone over and they can't do shit. Maybe that's a stupidly common feeling. Maybe that's something that just is me. But if I can turn a battle where I, for example, can make it so that despite the garrison being a humongously bigger advantage over me, I can turn around and make it a net profit, and a nice net profit, in terms of casualty intake, I would call that a win. That is something that I would say, hey, look at your big fancy army that's now reduced to less than 20 dudes because you didn't manage, or you know, because I could be able to get my guns onto position, you know? War of attrition is the best way to describe it. So now their army size, which was absolutely huge and would have resulted in this battle taking fucking ages, is now going to last maybe 5-10 minutes. Unfortunately though, all the dudes who are inside the settlement are in fact samurai. So we are still going to have our little duke-off, just not as much as previously, just, you know, slightly higher intake of casualties. Matchlocks did beautiful though. I think I've nailed down the tactics for using matchlocks. This isn't good though. Right, you boys get in the back of them. This sounds crazy, but we got to get the troops up and out of that area. Now charge in. Now these guys are going to fight to the death, but they've got two groups of people pincering in on them, so it's fine. And those guys are stuck. Alright, there we go. Yeah, they're going down quickly now. That's good. Right, won't be long before we capture this place and nuke them out. The samurai are just going to slowly but surely get nuked down. So we've accomplished a pretty decent battle victory. English language. We've accomplished a pretty decent victory, eliminating a number of armies, including the daimyo's army. So that should hopefully convince the Matsuda, even though technically speaking they have me at an advantageous hip. This is hopefully going to convince the clan that they don't actually want to go to war with me anymore. And while I now sadly don't have the ability to get East Izumo, I do, however, have the ability to. There we go, victory. I think this was a long siege, but this castle is extremely difficult to attack. Like, the only way I could have done this is the best possible victory I could accomplish with the numbers that I have, and I outnumbered them quite significantly. But again, thanks to the fact of gunpowder, I'm able to mitigate the castle's advantages to a point where I can nuke them. But even then, it was still kind of like, I'm going to take casualties. I can't afford, I can't help but to take casualties. Yeah, I'm not giving you the satisfaction of fighting those dudes. Nope. Though, look at the tapestry. Look! It's the loading screen! What else? Before the game runs out of time. Look at that! Look at the internal artwork. That's really awesome. And you'd never notice that inside this game, because you'd be all out here fighting this. Absolute travesty. Look internally. It's beautiful. Right. and still considers it a decisive victory. Little bit confused as to how that's considered a decisive victory, but I'm gonna be okay. So we lost 1,800 troops, they lost 6k, so still a good KD ratio, but the troops I did lose, we lost a lot of troops in them. These guys, luckily, I just pulled out of the battle because I'm like, you're not going in there. There we go. Daimyo dead, his army destroyed, and East Bizen, which is arguably a very strong castle, is now under our control, which does give us the pretty big advantage. And West Izumo is still kind of a good castle to go for, but we've accomplished all the objectives I want to have. So, peace. Exactly.
You are here like an honest...
Right, there you go. So the enemy clan declared war on us. We whooped his ass. And now we control a large portion of Japan. So that is, in my opinion, a pretty damn good way to go. Merchant Guild. Do I need a Merchant Guild? What do we have as a special building? Nothing. Right, well what I am going to do is I'm going to... Well, that does give us food, so I will destroy you instead, because I don't need cavalry. Cavalry is for pussies.
Sirvo a vontade de Deus. Seja feita a vontade de Deus.
Okay, so you're still quite Christian. You're not quite Christian, but you are Christian, and you're slowly becoming Christian. Komogawa is peaceful at the moment, but it's only because they're close to converting to Christianity, he says. Also because I got a Saki Den, which we are going to improve upon. We will get that. We'll keep the rice exchange as is. Right, which army is the one that doesn't have a general? You are the one that doesn't have a general. Boop! Right, sweet. Can I assassinate you? Right, I'm assassinating you, prick. With? Yes! Good shit. And now he's suddenly dead. Right, okay, that's good. Where are my other agents and priests and dudes? Right, let's get these boys on the front line. So we've accomplished a pretty damn good objective. And now also we get to do this. Right, you're there because I want you to be, but you are going to hide. And you can just kind of chill inside the castle because of reasons. So what we're going to try and do is, upon our declaration of war for the second time, what we're going to do is we're going to try and focus on the Matsuda once again, because the Matsuda does have, in fact, quite a strong position to defend. But that said, also, the the Matsuda, now that they're at peace with us, may turn around and actually start attacking the Saito again, which, arguably for me, is a very good thing. Question, do you want to become peaceful, Mr. Noto Hatakeyama? No, of course not.
Speak.
I will need to kill some of your armies then in order to be able to make peace with you. Place has been under siege for so many fucking years now, it's ridiculous. What I'm going to be doing as well is I will be constructing a navy to guard access to this port area so that none of the navies can go in from the north as well. So arguably all of my ports, which allows me to have trade and love, can hopefully, well, with the exception of the south coast of Chosokabe, sorry, of Tsukushima, we can in fact, right, we'll get an encampment going. Market, Yari Juilliard. You know what, I'm going to cancel you. Get rid of you, and I'm going to get you a sword dojo and get that sorted, so that way we can build up our defenses again. Sumo tournament. We are going to lose food as well. That sucks. But no, so what I'm going to aim to do is I'm going to try and get a third fleet, relatively powerful, just to sit here. And the main aim is that I can basically build a choke point which allows me total naval supremacy over this entire area. And this will basically mean that I can support and defend. And then I'll make a fourth fleet, obviously, because I'm going to have to do something around here. So that way we can stop the enemy from from moving their navies out from the Setsu, Osaka, and I have no idea what settlement that is, so we'll go for the Ki province. So the plan is, by doing this, I can basically support navally most of my invasions and also be able to provide safety, a rather large safety net, whilst we attempt to defend against all of these dudes. So it's overall, it's looking like that's my rough plan in terms of how to deal with navy problems. Then once we've accomplished this is a few episodes ahead of it, but once we've secured all of this area towards the Ise and Ichizen provinces, I'd say Ise and actually Kuwana probably. Well, actually no, Kaito and Ichizen are the two provinces we need to secure for me to kind of move the naval net up a bit. No wait, that'd be way earlier. What am I talking about? Ise and Wakasa. Once we've moved that up, we can start counterattacking and pushing forward, is the plan. Obviously, this is way ahead of ourselves, but that's the hope. That said, the peace... Well, actually, no. Campaign objectives. Right, peace negotiated. I've got a heroic chase. Okitsune! Get in there, son. Brutal streak. Nice! Good to see that. Right, in terms of clan management... Right, records. Oh, I have done lots. Family and council, how are we doing? We're all doing pretty good, actually. Tokiharu, how old are you? 12, 9, 4. He's the new, I suppose, yeah. Brothers. We might see some of these, oh, he's 2. He's 0, so we got that. Chosokabe Sukanare. Oh, that's awesome name. I love him. We may yet see some of these kids grow up. Greedy wife in that face. Right. Kiramasiyao. He is stuck on... Yes, he's stuck on this island, isn't he? He got zapped by a dude, which is a little annoying. We'll make him transport himself over there, though. That's fine. It happens to the best of us, mate. And the Matsuda have made peace, which is absolutely fine. And we stopped them from beating them, so... Well, we have stopped and defeated them. Now, 10 turns is admittedly a long time, and it does put us a bit behind, but that said, we are also building up our reserves of food, supplies, weapons, equipment, armies, so we can start really hammering it down. Also, we can kind of return to a more peaceful environment, because, of course, with all of these settlements fully converted in that time period, we'll have all of the agents we've had to leave behind set and ready to go, so that way we can then begin the next wave of conversions, and oh, it's going to be beautiful. Anyway, let's jump into the next turn. Also, still, next turn we'll have the sumo tournament, which gives us more tax, admittedly a little bit less food, but more tax. We'll then have the cathedral in West Tosa, so it's going to be beautiful, not going to lie. And we'll also be able to start seeing a bit more progress with some of the buildings and construction work. Hello, what's that? An invasion fleet. See, this is the thing. We need to... Here we go. We have a cathedral. Substantial influence over our spirits. Repress them. The old ways, extra wealth, or... No. Repress them. That looks like an invasion fleet. How are we doing over here? You've got 1 turn, haven't you? Yeah, 1 turn. You, in actual fact, have a fair amount of fleets still to go. So, there you go. Right, next thing we're going to focus on is... You could arguably do epic architecture. That wouldn't be a bad shout, would it? I mean, getting the bow's accuracy is pretty decent, but then... Blinding grenades. Hanzo's shadows. That would be pretty dope. And infamous for Shogotai district. What does this do? The famous district. Bonus rank. Geisha. Ooh. We don't have geisha. And also, if we are the first to be fielded, extra success to the ninja actions. Yeah, no, that's what we're researching. We're researching that. Get Nujitsu masteries up. Right, construction report. Kamogawa, Kuwamoto, Numata, Westosa. So, Numata will build a archery dojo. Construction report. Numata has been constructed. Kamogawa has been constructed, so that's not too bad. We'll make Yari Drill Yard. There you go. Right. I'm gonna have some research done over this place. Oh, by the way, no, I'm not letting you get away with that, prick. You gon' die. You thought you were going to escape? Oh, how adorable. Right. You are literally waiting for that fucking opportunity, aren't you? We could probably do with having an army move up north. Probably. As an army. As an optional defensive measure. Probably wouldn't be a bad idea. Excuse me. It was West Suo that had stuff, didn't it? We'll make siege engineers. Who had the Fletchers? Is it really just Bizen? I'm fairly certain we could have something that allows... it's Bizen, isn't it? Shit. Trying to remember. Is there no other place? No, it doesn't look like it. We probably need to get rid of the Noshima at some point. Right, well, first things first. Let's recruit a decent army again. Right, matchlocks. I need... Actually, we'll make samurais. Slightly more expensive, but considering the fact that they are hit more. Right. Wait, no, there's bows. Matchlocks. Here we go, matchlock samurai. These guys probably are better in melee. I do have solid 72, 77. I mean, it's a matter of fives. You could argue it does mean a lot, but I also have a feel. Yeah, long range versus that. Oh yeah, no, that's like instant. Like, yeah, no, that's fine. Oh, of course. Well, there you go. There's a reason why we need that. So this one does that, which is fine. Make your way to the front. And then we need some... Oh no, we need encampment, don't we? We already have encampment. Then Siege Engineers Workshop. Right, what can we recruit cannon-wise? Well, we can't recruit any... no more Komo Taiho, regretfully, but we can get some Motarus. I'd say 2 more mortars would be... Actually, no, fuck it, 2 more. 4 mortars are going to be good, because we're going to be needing that. Can I recruit some Onobushis from here? No, it's going to have to be from there, which is fine. Yeah, no, it's fine. We can get ourselves ready for that. Over here, what's this? Superior charge. Actually, that wouldn't be a bad shout. Right. We'll get... Oh, hell yeah. You know what? Let's get some Tachi Samurai. This is going to be an experimental build. Right, I'm going to have Onobushi... You know, 2 Onobushi in this army. They're going to be the commanders. Then we are going to have... Over here, because they can't really afford it... Or should I have something from other departments? The issue is we don't have any base defense. I say base defenses. Like, there's loads of hallowed grounds, but the issue is I don't want hallowed ground. I want metalworks. I want smithing, which is in West Bizen. This settlement suddenly became very, very impressive to me. Right. West Bizen. We're definitely needing to spend some time on you. Right, okay, question. You will be forming the backbone of my army, and I need some Naginata Samurai. Right, you, gone. Don't care. Your value has instantly increased, and I am now requiring defensive buildings to be set up over there. That's perfect. We've got 10 minutes. Oh, sorry, 10 minutes. 10 turns to make this place look fucking glorious. Kuamoto. I will turn you into a armory, so we can get some relatively small stuff going, but there we go. Oh, good. I'm feeling the buzz again, which is lovely. Unfortunately, my throat is currently suffering from potentially a cold coming, so I might need to drown myself in Lemsip. Ah, boy. Lemsip is very useful, though, I'm not going to lie. Right. I imagine for the rest of this particular year, unless the Matsuda wants to try it, we are probably going to be out of combat. Which is fine. I have no problems with that. Right, good. We need to build our navies up, though. And they've declared war on me. Less than 9 turns. So this is good, though, because they will suffer the same problem. Dependable.
We are at war.
They really don't like me, do they? Right, well, yeah, so... Saito trying to get revenge. But my dude's like, fuck off. Right, so they've declared war, but they're not doing anything. They must suffer some kind of disadvantage, though. Because if I do it, I lose integrity and honor. They do it. Yep. Woo woo woo. Oh, damn. Converting or happiness. Well, it's got to be happiness, isn't it? How are we doing? Yeah, Christianity's on the up. Right, I want you to move to Komogawa. Right. I'll send up a navy to pick up. Feel free to jump on. In the navy. Ah, fuckers, they're blocking them in. What's this? Just a raider fleet. Come on then. Thought as much. Alright, there we go. Oh. Let's have a look, see. Bingo. What was his name out? This place needs to turn into a fortress. Market will turn into a defensive building. And you can make your way over there. Komogawa is alright, we can hold off for now. Right, begin your explain your exploration north. Kill this fuck. You also kill this fuck. No chance. Right, the enemy have probably gathered themselves up a little bit. It's fine. Right, I'll have I'll have West Izumo hold defensively. Send the initial army out to do some recon. Right. We're just literally nudging ourselves up a bit until we get to a safe point. Right. Who needs battle honors more? You do! Oh wait, so they seriously left their castle that they wanted, then they declared war on me because they thought that would be intelligent. They are retarded. Right, we'll take them out then, that's fine by me. Right, this army needs to be repaired. Right, this navy can fuck off. Kindly fuck off. There you go. That's perfect. Thank you. Unfortunately, you're not going to be able to make it back in time, but that's fine. Kira Masiyao. Let's get you transported back to the front lines, mate. Yeah. Take command of the army in West Bizen. Start making your way over to the front. Right. Komogawa is holding its own for the time being. I will send my Metsuke to watch over East Bizen. The settlement is kind of okay now. Allows us. Right, West Bizen. We need a sword school for the archery range. Naginata Dojo. Right, you begin to make your way towards the front lines. Give the new lad, Tokikuni, opportunity to practice some stuff. Right, hide in the forest. This army is in desperate need of reinforcements, though, so I'm gonna have to put Okitsune on the front, on the defense for a little bit. I will get an encampment thing special here, so I'll probably just give my archers a better defense on that one. Right, that's them taken care of. That's perfect. Right, let's increase you. Oh, we are running a bit low on food though now, so we can't really extend too far. Right, yeah. Extra happiness though. Right. So, I think we'll wrap things up by going for this battle for East Izumo. Enemies Matsuda have once again declared on us. Are we going to need... Casualty-wise, I don't really want to take them, but at the same time, we can just auto-resolve this particular battle because it is so far in our favour. It's not too bad. Casualty-wise, I'd like to have not taken more casualties, but yeah, that's acceptable. Yeah, that's acceptable. It was spread out as well. And he ranks! Hamihide has ranked and is gained battle honors. Occupy Hamihide. Beautiful. Right. Let's get rid of you. Because we're going to need food. Right, so the enemy armies that are against us have no generals. Actually, no, one general. Yoshisumi Tsukumoto. Okay. And we've gained the other territory that I wanted to gain at the beginning of the episode. So, I'm actually going to wrap things up here. This may be a little bit early or later, I'm not too sure. But still, we've accomplished a pretty decent objective. We were able to push into position, clear out a bunch of dudes, take East Bizen and East Izumo. Unfortunately, the battle that I was hoping for, which was to be quick, has not occurred yet. But better still, we are now finally in a position to start capturing the territory of the Matsuda. We still need to have naval dominance, but that'll be accomplished fairly soon. And hopefully we won't have to worry too much in the future once we start breaking the lines a bit and start really hampering home. Arguably, do we need both? We do kind of need both fleets, unless... I mean, that is taking up a lot of territory, so... Right. It's a... well, we could do something like this. One sec. Right, you and you two watch over here. And that'll do, because then those two fleets will be able to attack. They'll be within reinforcement range of one another. That works. And then this fleet is free to go and do whatever we need to do, which is actually kind of what I want to do in the first place. Right, I think I have a plan. It actually looks reasonably achievable today, which is nice. We're beginning to turn the tide a bit on our navies. And this area is even tinier. We could actually have just nudged him here. The one fleet here. There you go. I now has complete naval supremacy here. This fleet can now do what it needs to do, which means we now have the ability to do some serious naval actions. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. I mean, you know what's going to happen, so don't worry about me. So, just know, this fleet's going to be gone. This fleet will hopefully be gone, so will this fleet. All the fleets that all have pissed me off for the last few days will have gone. And now we have naval supremacy. I didn't think I could accomplish such an amazing feat, but I think I have. Finally doing navy correctly. I'm blocking off all access to the points that I want to block access to. This is very nice. This feels lovely. This level of supremacy, it feels so good. Better still, we can actually accomplish our objectives a lot faster than initially anticipated. So, for example, this fleet can now actually just camp this area. And this area here, well, these guys are going to take care of it. So, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comment section down below. Clicking on the like button and, of course, subscribing to the channel. I hope you get to see you in the next episode. This is Mr. Jaeger, signing out.